Hello students, how are you? Hope that you all are fine. Student, in the last class we have discussed the concept of selection. In today class we are going to introduce the concept training. As you know that when the recruitment is done, selection is done, then there is a need of a training of the recruited person or of the selected employees. Without training, he or she may not be able to adjust in the job. He or she not be able to understand the how to deal or how to handle the technology or machines in that organizations. The training, the basically training is related to increase the knowledge, and it also increase the technical skills and abilities of an employee for doing a particular job more efficiently and effectively. And it is required for both new employees as well as for the existing employees, because it always increase the knowledge of both of them. As you know that the in modern era, technology is changing day by day, techniques are changing day by day, so it is not possible for a employee to work in that atmosphere. So he or she has to be trained by the company itself or by the employees, himself or herself. And training may be of two types. One is the on the job training, other one is the off the job training. Now the next concept is development. What is development? Development is overall growth of the employees. Training, while the training is a narrow concept, on the other hand, development is a overall growth and employees. It is a wider concept. Training is basically related to job, development is related to personality, development of the personality, development of the growth of that employees, and it make the employees more responsible, more he or she is able to face the challenging jobs more. Or development improvise, development polish their qualities and talents, and it also helps in shaping the attitude of the employees. So there is a difference between the training and development. Training, where the training ends, the development process starts. That's why we can say that training is just a job oriented, where the development is a human being overall development related. What are the benefits of the training? There are lots of benefits of the training to the organization as well as the, yes, to employees. First of all, we discuss the benefits to the organization. Training is a systematic process of learning. We know that training is a systematic process of learning. It is better than try method, hit and trial method, which leads to wastage of money and efforts. It's a better than the hit and trial method. So if our employees are trained, if the employees are well occupied with the equipments, they know how to tackle the things, in that case it saves the wastage of money and efforts. If our employees are not trained, if our employees are not good for that, to handling the things, to handling the uh, to adjust themselves according to the atmosphere of the organization, in that case is always leads to the wastage of money and efforts. So training is a systematic learning. Training, when the persons are trained, it increase the productivity of both in the term of quantity as well as the quality of the learning. So first one is systematic learning, second one is increase profit. Next one is reduce absenteeism and employee turnover. Training increase employee capability and the morale. That's why employees do not think of leaving the organization, as they know that they can perform their job better. Yes, if the employees are trained, they are not in a condition that they will leave the job, because they are getting the better opportunities, they are getting the better chances, so they will attach to that organization if they are getting proper training. And when the persons are trained, there is when the employees are trained, there is a lack, there is a lack need of this supervision, means there is lack supervision is required in a limited amount, because in that condition, if you, the employees is particular trained, then it increase its his efficiency and its his skills. That's why supervision is required less. That's the management leads to step by steps for training. How it is beneficial for the employees: when the employees are trained, they get the better career options, but if they are not trained, then they will not get the better career options. Better earning capacity, it increase the earning capacity. A trained employees get the more salary or more compensation of employees, or more kind employee a salary in the form of cash, kind, facilities, as many other options are here to increase his capacity or earning capacity. Increase the morale, we already can. When he is satisfied, it also increase. If he not trained properly and he has to that work in by hit and trial method, then he is always frustrated, and it will decrease the morale of the employees. And check the accidents. More trained persons leads to less accidents, because they are able to handle the things. That's why training is necessary for the employees as well as the company, organization, or the employer. We have already discussed what is the difference between training and the development. Students, training means imparting skill and knowledge. Development means growth of employees in all respect. Training is a narrow concept, development is a wider concept. Training is only concerned with improving the current job performance, while the development is related to the increase the skill and future performance. Training, it is imparted through job method, it is imparted through off job method. Is that clear? Training is only an off job method, while the development is the off job method, or maybe on job. Initiatives, the boss takes the initiative for imparting training to the his subordinates. Individual take the initiatives for self growth and development. Yes, this is a difference. Training is most of the time provided by the company or organization, while in the development, if he or she not interested, then he is not able to face the competition. Suppose computer training is given to us, but we are not taking initiatives to we are not taking initiatives in this, we are not able to handle the things, we are not able to handle the technology, then it is a loss of us, because we are not able to stand, we are not able in the position of self growth and development. Training duration is a limited, but development duration is not limited. It is long hour, or maybe it is always go till the end of the job. Nature, it is job oriented, it is career oriented. Level of personal involved. Next, students, I think this is sufficient for today. Today we will do in the next class method of training, and we will different methods will be discussed in that. Okay, there we well very less part is left, so we will discuss this, it in today video. On job training, it refers to that are applied at the workplace where the employees are actually working, means it is related to learning and doing. On job, it is economical and less job consuming. There are few method of on job training. First is apprenticeships training. Under this, trainee is placed under the supervision of experienced persons who impart his necessary skills and regulate his performance. In this, training is given to stipend. Stipend means while he is given some money to earn, not the salary, but it is a stipend. Means it is an amount which is given, not the whole salary, 2000, 3000, or 5000. That why will you learn and earn the process scheme on this scheme. Next one is internship. Internship, under this method an educational institute enter into the agreement with the industrial enterprises for providing practical knowledge to its students by sending them organization for gaining practical experiences. Internship is when suppose an engineer has completed, or CA has completed his almost 2.5 years time period. The last 6 months he has to go for the internship. Internship, he work under a industries, or he work under a chartered accountant and get the practical knowledge. In this way, internship is also part of the training. The first one is apprenticeship and second one is internship. Next one is induction. Induction is type of training which is given to a new employee to setting down quickly on job by becoming familiar with the people and the surrounding and the business. And the duration of that is from few hours or few days. So induction is basically to introduce with the new atmosphere of the company. Its induction provides us special opportunities to socialize and brief the newcomer with the company overall strategy, performance, and standards. Is that clear? And it saves the time and cost. Off job training, that is which is given away from the work. It means learning before the doing. First they are trained, then sent to the job. Suppose if someone is appointed for the Wipro, then Wipro or the big all the large organization, first they trained their employees or trained the selected employees to a particular place or to their training centers. And when they are get trained, when they are completed their training, then they are placed to their actual classrooms, or sorry, they are placed to their actual environment where the employees can work more efficiently. In this method, the employees are required, in this method they are trained to, the first one is vestibule training. In this, the employees were given a classroom where he works and trained on dummy models before handling higher expensive or sophisticated equipment, sophisticated machineries. Is that clear? Any doubt? This is the MCQs for you. You have to do it. I think students, we have completed this chapter. Staffing, selection. Yes, students. Okay, students. So you have to revise this and complete the questions.